Archangel Michael says, a mysterious black bag is on its way to your doorstep. It carries something far beyond what your eyes can see. The moment it touches your threshold, the air will shift, and the energy around you will change. Inside this bag lies a truth that has been waiting for you. It is wrapped in silence, yet it speaks louder than words. What you do with it will shape the days ahead. The weight of the bag is deceiving. It feels light in your hands, but heavy in meaning. As your fingers graze the surface, a warmth pulses through the material. It is neither threatening nor comforting, it simply exists, waiting for you to decide. A deep knowing stirs in your soul as you take the bag inside. It does not rattle, nor does it give away its contents. The mystery invites you to step beyond fear and embrace what has been sent to you. Type 333 to receive this blessing. The moment you open the bag, time slows. Your breath catches, the room grows still, and the air hums with something unseen. What lies inside is not meant for the faint-hearted. Archangel Michael says, within the bag, a golden key glows softly against the darkness. This is no ordinary key, and you can feel that truth in your bones. It vibrates with an ancient force, whispering secrets of doors unseen. The key has chosen you, not the other way around. It carries a purpose that only you can fulfill. The question is not if you will use it, but when. As you lift the key from the bag, something shifts in the atmosphere. A presence stands behind you, unseen but felt. It does not threaten, nor does it comfort, it simply watches, waiting for your next move. Type 777 to unlock the divine favor. A piece of parchment rests beneath the key. The edges are worn, the ink dark as the night sky. It does not speak in riddles, yet its message is veiled. Archangel Michael says, the words written here are meant for you alone. They have been sent across time and space, waiting for this moment. You are no longer who you were before you touched them. The ink shimmers under the dim light as you read. It tells of a path, one not yet walked. A road carved by destiny, but only if you choose to step forward. The silence thickens as you absorb the meaning behind the message. The weight of it settles on your shoulders, not as a burden, but as a call. A call to move, to act, to step into something greater. Type 999 to walk in divine alignment. A small vial rests at the bottom of the bag. It is sealed with wax, an unfamiliar symbol pressed into its surface. Inside, a liquid swirls, shifting between gold and deep crimson. You feel its power before you even touch it. It radiates warmth, pulsating in harmony with the beat of your heart. This is not meant for ordinary hands, yet here it is, resting in yours. Archangel Michael says, the liquid inside holds an essence not of this world. It carries the energy of transformation, of rebirth, of things long forgotten. Once released, it cannot be undone. The choice before you is clear. Open the vial, and you step into the unknown. Leave it sealed, and the mystery remains, waiting for another time. A whisper echoes in your mind. It does not belong to you, yet it speaks in a voice familiar. The moment is now, it says. Type 1111 to embrace your divine calling. A final object remains within the bag. It is unlike the others, silent yet loud, visible yet hidden. A mirror, small and unassuming, rests at the bottom. Its surface is polished, yet it does not reflect the world as it should. Instead, it shows something deeper, something beneath the surface. It is not a reflection of your face, but of your soul. Archangel Michael says, this mirror is a window to the truth. It does not lie, does not distort. It shows you what you are, what you have been, and what you are meant to become. As you stare into it, memories surface. Some you recognize, others feel as though they belong to someone else. Yet all of them are yours, woven into the fabric of your being. A shift occurs within you. The weight of the bag was never in its objects, but in the truth they carried. You are no longer the same. Type 555 to step into your highest self. The bag is empty now, yet it still hums with an unseen force. The objects may have been removed, but their essence lingers. The room is not the same as before. A choice has been made, though you may not realize it yet. The door before you has already begun to open. The path waits. Archangel Michael says, you have been given what was meant for you. The key, the parchment, the vial, the mirror, they are tools, not answers. What you do next is yours alone to decide. The moment lingers, stretching beyond time. The presence that watched remains, silent yet ever aware. You are seen. A deep breath fills your lungs. A realization settles within you. The mysterious black bag was never an accident, it was always meant to find you. Type 888 to walk in divine favor. The air around you still crackles with unseen energy. Though the bag now lies empty, its presence remains heavy in the room. It was never just about what was inside, it was about what it awakened within you. Your fingers brush against the key once more, its golden surface still warm. A deep knowing rises from within, a whisper that you cannot ignore. This key was forged for a door that only you can unlock. But where is that door? The parchment held clues, but its meaning is still unraveling in your mind. The message was personal, a call, a challenge, one that demands courage to accept. Type 444 to receive divine protection. The mirror still sits before you, reflecting something beyond your physical self. It is not just a piece of glass, it is a portal, a truth revealed only to those who dare to see. For a moment, your own eyes do not look like yours. Archangel Michael says, this mirror shows what has been hidden in plain sight. It does not just reveal who you are, it reveals who you were meant to be. The image staring back at you is not of the past, but of the future waiting to unfold. A ripple runs across its surface, and for a fleeting moment, you see something, someone, standing behind you. The presence is not frightening, but powerful. It does not seek to harm, but to guide. The vial still rests in your hand, the liquid inside shifting like a living thing. Its essence pulses, matching the rhythm of your heartbeat. You know that opening it will change everything. The symbol on the seal glows faintly as if responding to your touch. You do not recognize the symbol, yet it feels deeply familiar. As if it has been etched into your soul long before this moment. Archangel Michael says, this is not a test of worthiness, for you have already been chosen. This is a test of will, of whether you are ready to step into what was always meant for you. The moment is no longer waiting, it has arrived. Type 222 to embrace your divine destiny. The parchment trembles in your grasp as though it is alive. The ink shimmers again, the letters shifting as if rewriting themselves. A hidden message reveals itself, one meant only for you. Your eyes trace the words, and a surge of energy rushes through your body. This message was sent across lifetimes, carried through unseen hands, meant to reach you now. It is a bridge between the past and the future. The message does not beg you to follow, it declares that you are already on the path. Whether you walk in certainty or hesitation, you have already begun. The door has already cracked open. The key tightens in your grip as if responding to the realization. The weight of it is no longer just physical, it carries the weight of purpose. The next step is yours alone to take. The whisper returns, no longer distant but clear, as if it is speaking directly into your soul. It is time, it says. Not a warning, not a plea, just a truth. Time does not wait for hesitation. The room feels different now, the walls pulsing with unseen movement. The air is charged, the energy thick with presence. You are no longer in the same reality you stood in before. Type 666 to activate the transformation. The objects before you are no longer just things. They are tools, catalysts, keys to an unfolding journey. Each one was placed in your hands with purpose. Archangel Michael says, there are no coincidences in this moment. The bag did not arrive by accident. It was sent, delivered by unseen hands, a message written before time began. You are no longer simply standing in your home, you are standing at the threshold of something far greater. The walls around you are only illusions. There is a world waiting beyond them. The presence in the room does not fade, nor does it speak. It watches, waiting to see what you will do. You have always had free will, but now, the choice is clearer than ever. The bag, now empty, does not feel useless. It still vibrates with energy, as if it holds an invisible imprint of everything it once carried. It is a reminder of the choice before you. The air hums with something unseen. You are aware, more than ever, that you are not alone. The forces at work here are beyond the physical world, beyond what the mind can fully comprehend. You exhale, a slow breath that feels heavier than before. The realization settles deeper, there is no turning back from this moment. The path has already been set in motion. Type 1010 to claim your divine inheritance. The golden key glows softly in your palm. It is waiting. The door it was meant for is closer than you think. The parchment's message lingers in your mind, its words echoing in a language older than time. You don't need to understand every word, you only need to follow the pull within. The map is not outside of you. It is within. Archangel Michael says, the door will not open on its own. It waits for the one who was meant to enter. The choice was never about the objects, it was always about what they unlock within you. The liquid inside the vial shimmers as if alive. It holds something sacred, something only revealed when the time is right. You know that the moment you break the seal, nothing will be the same. The mirror still calls to you, reflecting not just what is, but what could be. It does not show limitations, it shows potential. It is not bound by what has been, only by what is chosen next. The weight of the bag is gone, but its message lingers. This was not just a delivery, it was a calling. A door has been revealed, but only you can decide to step through. The whispers are fading now, but their message has been planted deep. You are being watched over, guided, prepared. but the step forward is yours alone to take. The air around you still hums with something unseen. The moment is still here, lingering, waiting. The path has already begun. Type 1212 to step into your divine path. The energy in the room is thick, heavy with something unseen. Though the black bag now sits empty, it hums with a force that refuses to dissipate. It is not just an object, it was a messenger, a vessel that carried something beyond time itself. You stare at the golden key in your palm, its warmth steady, pulsing like a heartbeat. It is not just a key, it is a command, a silent instruction waiting to be followed. The door it unlocks is not just a physical one, it is a passage, a threshold between what was and what will be. Archangel Michael says, "This key was sent for you, and you alone." It will not work in the hands of another, for it is bound to the soul that it was meant for. The question is not if you will use it, but when. Your breath is shallow as you close your fingers around the key. The moment stretches, timeless, suspended between decision and hesitation. The unseen presence in the room does not pressure you, it only waits. The parchment still lies before you, its ink shimmering under the dim light. The message it carries is not just words, but a code, a frequency of truth woven into each letter. It is speaking to your soul, not just your mind. You read the words again, and this time, they do not just sit on the page. They rise, filling the air around you, embedding themselves into your being. They do not command, they do not plead, they simply declare what is already written. Type 1313 to embrace your divine awakening. The mirror remains still, its surface too smooth, too perfect. It does not reflect light the way it should. Instead, it seems to pull at your vision, bending reality, showing you something beyond the physical world. Archangel Michael says, "This mirror was never meant to show you your body, it was meant to reveal your soul." It does not lie, does not distort, does not comfort. It only shows what is. As you stare into it, your reflection shimmers. Your face is there, but it is more than your face. It is you before time touched you, before fear molded you, before hesitation dimmed your light. A flicker of movement catches your eye. For the briefest moment, you see yourself standing somewhere else, somewhere vast, endless, golden. It is not a dream, not an illusion. It is a glimpse of what awaits. The vision vanishes, but the feeling remains. The presence in the room shifts, as if acknowledging that you have seen what was meant to be seen. There is no going back from this knowing. The vial rests on the table, its seal unbroken, its contents alive with a swirling energy. It was sent not as a test, but as a gift. But gifts of this nature demand understanding before they are opened. Archangel Michael says, "This vial carries something ancient, something pure. It is not meant for the body, it is meant for the soul. To open it is to step fully into what you have been called to become." Your fingers tremble as they graze the wax seal. It is warm, as if the energy inside is already reaching for you. It knows who you are. It has been waiting. A final whisper stirs the air, soft but unyielding. "The time is now," it says. The door is no longer waiting, it is calling. Type 1414 to activate your divine transformation. The room feels smaller now, or perhaps, you have expanded beyond it. The objects before you are no longer just physical things, they are markers of a journey unfolding. The air is charged, thick with something sacred. The golden key is no longer just a symbol, it is a promise. The parchment is no longer just words, it is a guide. The mirror is no longer just a reflection, it is a revelation. The vial is no longer just a mystery, it is an invitation. The unseen presence lingers, neither pushing nor pulling, only witnessing. You are being watched over, guided, protected. But the step forward is still yours to take. Archangel Michael says, the choice has always been yours. No force in heaven or earth can make it for you. But know this, the path is already set, the door is already waiting, the moment is already here. A deep breath fills your lungs. The silence is no longer empty, it is full, brimming with unseen movement, heavy with potential. The next breath will change everything. The unseen force shifts once more. A silent understanding passes between you and the presence that has been watching. You are ready. The energy in the room begins to fade, but it does not leave you. It has woven itself into your being, etched into your soul. No matter where you go from here, you will carry this moment with you. The black bag is empty, but it was never just about what it carried. It was about what it awakened. And now, the journey has begun. Type 1515 to step fully into your divine destiny. The air around you is no longer the same. It feels charged, thick with something unseen yet deeply familiar. Though the mysterious black bag now lies empty, its presence still lingers as if waiting for something more. The golden key rests in your palm, warm and pulsing with a life of its own. It is not just metal, it is energy, a force older than time itself. It holds the weight of destinies, of doors unseen, of paths yet to be walked. Archangel Michael says, this key was never meant to be left untouched. It is not a mere trinket, nor a symbol without purpose. It was sent to you because you are the only one who can use it. Your fingers curl around the key, and a wave of heat rushes through your arm. The unseen presence in the room stirs, its energy shifting as if waiting for your next move. The door it unlocks is closer than you think. The parchment still lies before you, its ink dark and glimmering, as though the words are alive. The message has settled into your soul, but there is something more, something yet to be revealed. The letters shift again, rearranging themselves, showing a second layer of truth hidden beneath the first. You inhale sharply as the words take new shape. This was not just a guide, it was a prophecy. Not of the distant future, but of now. You were meant to find this message at this exact moment, at this exact point in time. Type 1616 to activate the divine shift. The mirror is still watching you. Its surface no longer reflects just your face, it shows something deeper, something beyond flesh and bone. You see your own eyes staring back at you, but they are different. They are filled with knowing. Archangel Michael says, the mirror reveals not just who you are, but who you were before the world told you who to be. It strips away illusions, dissolves falsehoods, and leaves only truth. And truth is power. A flicker of movement shifts within the reflection. This time, it does not vanish, it lingers, waiting for you to acknowledge it. It is you, but not as you are now. The realization sends a chill down your spine. The person in the mirror is not just a vision, it is a glimpse into a reality that is already forming around you. The transformation is already happening. The vial trembles as your hand hovers over it. The liquid inside is no longer swirling aimlessly, it moves with purpose, responding to your energy. It is calling to you, asking to be released. You hesitate, but not out of fear. You hesitate because you know that once the seal is broken, there is no returning to the person you were before. This is the moment of change. Archangel Michael says, the contents of this vial are not a potion, not magic in the way the world understands. It is a blessing, a shift, a divine alchemy. Your fingers find the seal, pressing against the warm wax. The energy intensifies, the unseen presence growing stronger. The moment has arrived. Type 1717 to step into your highest power. The silence in the room is no longer empty, it is heavy, full, brimming with the weight of what is about to unfold. The key, the parchment, the mirror, the vial, none of them were placed before you by accident. They were sent with purpose, delivered with intention. They are not just objects, they are messengers of the path ahead. Archangel Michael says, there are no coincidences in this moment. Every step has led you here, every sign has pointed to this door. It is open now, but only you can walk through it. A deep breath fills your lungs. The presence in the room does not push, does not force. It has served its purpose, but its essence remains. It was never just about what it carried, it was about the awakening it brought. The air shifts one final time. The weight of hesitation disappears. The path before you is clear. The door is open. Type 1818 to claim your divine inheritance.